Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video with the Red Arrow. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at the new announced game. A game that I've been wanting for a while and a lot of other people have been wanting for a while. Without further ado, as you can see by the title of the video and as you can see in front of your eyes, that is in fact Victoria 3. The game that people wanted for over a decade. But I think the game that I would really like to see in maybe a year or two would be Europa Universalis 5. But this somewhat will do, because this somewhat looks, as you can see by the UI, they've gone for a more EU look to it. And it really looks pretty cool. And let's watch the announcement trailer for the game, courtesy of Steam.
Never before have the lives of so many changed so much, so quickly, as when the engines came to life for the very first time, with a roar that echoed over continents. In the soot and ash covering the streets, the people planted seeds of revolution. Visionaries of commerce and diplomacy electrified the world, and sparks of inspiration flew towards the sky. Up over the smokestacks rose a promise of a grand tomorrow.
And there it is. There it is. Victoria 3. There's a lot to look at right now. Obviously you can see the world map and stuff like that. So this is China, I think. The Qin Empire flag, I think. And it's gonna be quite interesting to see, obviously, how it will adapt and how it will come out, and just generally how it will be to play it. As you can see, we have colonial affairs, 4D plus, colonial growth, generational speed multiplier. So you've got like social security, workplace, safety office, and education and law enforcement. Now, judging from this category right here, in the politics menu, I think it's gonna be great. It looks, this, I don't know, I'm kind of getting Europa Universalis vibes from this game. And I guess it's a much more simplified UI from Vicky 2. Because, it looks more, it looks more nicer and more clean, but more user friendly. And I think that's what you need in a game that's got a lot of features like Victoria 2, because in Victoria 2 it was managing the tax, so what, like taxing the poor and increasing education and all that. There was a lot of different diverse systems like that, and infamy played a vital role in that, to stop you from conquering the whole country in one go, depending on how big it was. If it was really small, then yeah, you could conquer it in one go. But it's going to be interesting to see what they add. So the year that this game is going to run from, I believe it's a bit different from Victoria 2. The year date is gonna run from 1836 to 1936, so a span of 100 years. Now, of course, with mods, we're gonna be able to experiment with maybe starting an earlier date, or maybe even putting like EU4's timeline in there. It would be an amazing mod as if we could get the extended timeline mod again. Bloody hell, that was such a good mod from EU4. I used that all the time. Also, would be cool if you could create your own nations again. This now is of course speculation. It's not been confirmed, but I would like it to be like a little bit like EU4 as well. So having that little flavor of maybe, I know, not going historical, and you know, having all these additional like you know, additional stuff to do to make it more unique every time you play. Maybe just a random random nation stuff and everything else, and even an option to colonialize America would be pretty cool as well. What else would be a good thing if they would add it? Maybe a tool that would make modding easier. Maybe more of a showcase of how mods are made. I know there's probably tutorials out there on how mods are made for CK3 and, you know, all those other games, but if a game's so heavily modded, why not help the community out by having an actual feature in game that makes it way easier to do? So yeah, I quite looking forward to this one. I don't know when it's gonna come out because they've set no release date yet, but from what I can assume, it's not. Maybe it's gonna be maybe next year when it comes out, or maybe the end of this year. Who knows? It's all when they want to do it, but it's gonna be, obviously, looking at the UI and stuff like that. It does look a lot, you know, looks a lot nicer in UI to how VK2 was. And of course, let's just remember that it's early pictures and early footage of the game, so a lot of things can change, so let's bear that in mind. But yeah, I quite like the UI. I assume this is like the world power, maybe the world power thing, like what they had in VK2. And obviously at this moment Britain is 8, so I don't know what they're doing wrong, but or maybe it's this here, maybe they're 2 here, and then this is maybe the development of the product. Who knows? I'm not sure, of course, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. I have to say, I'm a big fan of the new map. It's gonna be interesting to see how they you know, fill the whole world and how it all looks. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I guess this is it, really. You know, I missed the announcement and found out a couple of days later that it was coming out, so I thought I would do a video, or that it got announced, so I thought I'd do a video just showing you the trailer and, you know, just having a quick look at the screenshots to see what we got. Yeah, hopefully there'll be some gameplay eventually that we can look at and discuss. Thanks a lot for watching. Please do remember to smack the like button and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.